I'm trying to touch the states this time. 2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though. Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. With the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the bag like here I go again. Outside says chirp, not a camera phone. Told you I'ma make, keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8-day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision, wishing you could say nah. I say the gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, 100s, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess. I'm trying to touch the states this time. 2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though. Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the bag like here I go again. Outside says chirp, not a camera phone. Told you I'ma make, keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like paper long? 8-day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. I said you could get any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, 100s, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess around and buy Amazon. I've been winning, I'm like, why me? I heard these labels wanna buy me.
What's up, fellas? What's up, man? I'm 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 not even putting a background on today. It's all green screen today. Gotta keep it gully. Check this out, man. Everybody call me this. This is my new name right here. Ugh. LeBron's #1 hater, baby. In the building. I'm in the building. Did y'all see what happened today with the greatest fighter of all times, Mike Tyson? But first, I'm gonna play a little one of my sponsors, man. Support the channel. Shout out to Marloco for dropping the link and support the channel with the donation. I'll put it up here real quick. But we're gonna get in. I dropped the link, man. So if you want to talk about this Mike Tyson thing or you want to talk about the NBA finals, let me know. Here we go. There we go. Hit those donations up. Get those likes up for me. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. If you can hear me okay, hit a one in the comments as well. Yeah. Let me pull this up here, but I'm getting into it, man. I'm gonna get into it. All right. Yeah, so definitely support. Hit me up on the cash app. But did you see what happened today? Mike Tyson's. See, I don't know why people think that they can come up to an athlete, entertainer, a prize fighter, and think they can do something with them. I appreciate sometimes when you see some crap, like when you see an athlete go up there and punch somebody in the face. Now, my internet might be screwed up. Let me see here. My internet's a little bit screwed up, but we're gonna get some people on. Get my man on. But I was talking to my one buddy, man, dude named Larry on social media. He's grew up when we went to junior high together. And he said something to me today because if you watched the game yesterday, Kevin Durant was trash. He was trash. And he's having a pattern here when he's not stepping up to the plate. So he said, "You better put that same energy on him," and I'm going to. I'm gonna go in it tomorrow. Right now, I'm gonna talk about this fight, but tomorrow I'm gonna go in on Kevin Durant because he needs to smoke. But this is what's going on today. Did you see Mike Tyson reportedly, uh, repeatedly punched a passenger? It's crazy, right? See, I think we're living in a time where we're in the matrix. We're in the matrix, folks. We're in the metaverse, if you will. Everything's flipped upside down. Like, where is Doctor Strange when we need him? Where's Doctor Strange? Let me pull this up because this is not. I'm a little. I'm gonna put myself a little smaller because my internet is screwing me up here. But this show must go on. There we go. So, make myself in the corner. But here's the thing, man. We are living in a metasphere. We're living in a metasphere where up is down and down is up. We're living in a metasphere where there's three Spider-Mans and you don't know who's who. They're all Peter Parker. We're living in a world where black women are getting power and they're flipping their house upside down. They say, I don't need a man now because I have the power. We're living in a world where you have white women out here entitled and making phone calls saying that a black person did something, they didn't do it. We're living in this metasphere. Where is Doctor Strange when we need him? For a person to sit there and think they can challenge Mike Tyson. You know how strong he is. 1 second here. I feel like the 80s is the last greatest decade. It really is. Where men was men. They was all coked out though, but that's another story. But this is crazy to see that the baddest man on the planet keep getting challenged. Now, he did get challenged in the past. No question. He got challenged in the past, but we didn't have camera phones like we do. Everybody's a reporter now. But we are living in the real-time manosphere. And we need order. We need order here. Fans is coming up to athletes like they could just jump on somebody, punching them in the face, shooting people. You see, in Pittsburgh, I don't know if you saw in Pittsburgh, they had a Black Lives Matter. This is so confusing to me. This is straight up metasphere. A black, um, what was he? He was a black cop punches a transgender. When do we do that at? How you doing? Hey, the left hook was so nice though. He stepped into it, whole body, bang, dropped him. And a Black Lives Matter. Can you believe this? A black cop punches a transgender male, female, whatever you want to call it, at a Black Lives Matter rally. We're in the matrix, upside down, folks. We are in the metasphere. We are here. This is crazy. You having women saying they're men. You got men saying they're women. You got teachers want to teach sexual stuff to kids. This is an interesting time, don't you agree? You got people getting smacked on camera. Ow! At the Oscars. You got people like DJ Envy on TV. Now, I don't know if y'all saw what DJ Envy did when with his wife sitting there talking about he's inadequate in the bed for 20 years. Demasculating this man. Kind of looked like when Mike Tyson got demasculated when Robert Givens when they were on an ABC special when she goes on TV and say he beats me. Ow! This is a crazy time, folks. Crazy time. Now, if y'all know the speed I will get you up to speed here. Hit those likes if you like what I'm saying. Hit those likes, hit that subscribe button. Also, donate if you can, if you like what I'm saying. But anyway, let me get back to the story here. Mike Tyson appeared to attack a fellow passenger on Wednesday night. According to the footage released by TMZ. Now, I'm not going to play the video because TMZ, I don't want them flagging me or whatever, but you can look it up. I usually will put it in my community section on my page, but you can look it up. You probably already saw it, but I dropped the link if you want to get on. But Tyson, who had boarded a Florida-bound plane from San Francisco, is said to have engaged in a fellow passenger prior to the incident. A witness told the gossip site, with the former heavyweight even posing for a selfie. See, right now Tyson is in a good space. He's winning. He don't have to box. He's doing it his way. And these people are trying to challenge this guy. See, that's the problem I don't like when you're dealing with certain people. People want to challenge you. You get that stuff in the hood. When you're in the hood, you're doing your thing, minding your business. People want to challenge you. The passenger is also seen chatting animately behind Tyson's seat as another passenger films the exchange. Now, sometimes this could be a setup. You never know. Some people set up people to try to make the bet because he's going to get paid for this attack. He's going to get paid. They got camera phones everywhere. He's going to get a chunk of change. Things took a turn for the worse, however, with when Tyson apparently grew agitated with the passenger who had failed to leave him alone with the former heavyweight champion, then delivers a series of blows from his seat. Now look at this guy's face. Now he's trying to look like the average white guy. Why is he always picking on me? But I'm gonna get into it. Look at this. He's up on his face like he ain't gonna do anything with his drunk self. A source close to Tyson claims the passenger was extremely intoxicated and wouldn't stop provoking him, resulting in an onslaught of punches. Now, this is the part where the the company that he's flying on, and this looks like it's first class. They should have stepped in. They have security on the planes. This is when they should have stepped in, but they didn't. Tyson walked on the plane just seconds later, per a witness, while the passenger, who is seen with a bloodied forehead in the footage, received medical attention. So now he's the victim. He's the victim. A snake is gonna bite you. My boy just got beat up on Mike Tyson. A passenger filming the ordeal apparently said from behind the camera, "Yeah, he got effed up." The passenger who sustained the injuries is said to have gone to the authorities as well. Interesting. Now, this is the face. Like I said, once they try to do something, this is female energy, if you will. This is what a lot of females do. They go start a trauma, and then when somebody bites back, they go like, "Oh, I'm the innocent one. I didn't do anything. I just got on the plane." Tyson served time in prison. I'm not going to read that part. We're not going to go there. See, this is what they do. These media outlets try to paint you bad. You know what I mean? Because of your past. He is not what he was. That's why I say we're living in the manosphere. We're living in the world that we asked for. We asked for this world, and now we're getting bit in the butt for it. We need Doctor Strange, bro. We need Doctor Strange to come out here and change everything. Facts. Shout out to Will Thomas trying to paint him a monster. You didn't have to put that in the article, TMZ. The feminine energy. This is what feminists do. They go in there, they cuss you out like you can't do nothing to them. This is what they want. They want betas. See, the thing is with people like this, women don't like betas at all. They hate betas. They know they can take advantage of them. They don't like anybody. And this drunk dude, this is what they do at football games. They go in there and 70%, 80% of the players are black, and they go in there and look at them and talk crap to them, say their mama's a bee and all this other stuff, but expect no repercussions. You can't go. It's bad enough you do it at the games. You can't do it in public. You cannot do this in public. People forget that Mike Tyson was the greatest boxer in the world. He was the most feared boxer in the world. You cannot beat him.
How strong he is. You can't win.
You can't win against this guy, bruh. You know how many people he knocked out try to do this? He had to pay a lot of money though, you know. But he's a different guy. And people continue to challenge him. And I'm gonna show you how all these people continue to challenge these people, like Brandon Marshall. Did you see that? You remember Brandon Marshall did this? Check this out. Brandon Marshall on this show continued to pick with Michael. I watched this whole show. I'm just showing a little clip of when Mike almost went ape crap on him. Mike almost went ape crap on Brandon. He kept on putting it down, Mike. Right there, he turned it on like, you keep messing with me. It was like 3 hours of screaming. 3 hours of screaming. You can look it up. And Mike Tyson was playing it cool. Brandon Marshall was going after Cordier, the wrestler, the guy who was in the UFC, saying he could beat him, pushing him, and he was drunk. This is what happens when civilians watching this stuff. Like I said, you in the metasphere, you think you could beat these guys, but you can't. You can't do it. Let me take this thing off the screen, but you can't do it. And how much you think these people can take? They're human beings. These guys are human beings. Hold on, I'm just trying to take this banner down. Okay. There you go, so you can see. These people are human beings. How much you think people can take? That's a fact. He's on that Pittsburgh stuff, man. I don't really like Brandon Marshall. He's like the big tough dude, 6'4". And you climbing over Tyson, which is Tyson's probably 5'9". Getting bullied all his life. He's getting bullied on this show. Mike, you put it down, Mike. Mike activated right there. He was going to knock him out, but he realized the cameras was watching. He was tired of him. If you watch the show, he kept on leaving. He kept on leaving the show and go smoke. If Tyson didn't do drugs, he would probably be locked up or dead. That's the only thing that's calming him down because people are picking with him. People are picking with the great Mike Tyson. People forget he was the man.
How you doing?
They forget it. It's crazy. This is the Mike we know. He was knocking people out so early in the fight that he still felt like he was fighting when he went to the club. That's how dope he was in that ring. He fought 100 times before he was 13 years old. Are you going to mess with this fool? It got to be a money grab.
You know how strong he is. You can't win.
Everybody think because he got some gray hair on his face that he ain't about that life. Only reason was holding him back right now from knocking these people out is his wife. Because according to him, he has a dope wife who kept him out of jail, offered him strong drugs, got his money going on. But everybody want to think they could challenge him. This is what they doing. This dude was the baddest man on the planet. He could beat anybody in a fair fight. But the only thing is holding him back, like I said, is his faith and his wife. That's why you gotta have a strong wife behind you, like a helpmate. You gotta have a strong wife behind you, man, or we'll self-destruct. Because a lot of us deal with a lot of this stuff every day. You know, people picking on us and picking on you, and at work or whatever the case may be. But you need somebody to calm you down. You need some God in your life, also, obviously. But but this is what's stopping him from beating somebody down. This is what's stopping him. He has a family, and them toes. I think he smoked them toes too. Do y'all remember this? Like, he's about to self-destruct. This happened like a month ago. He was at a comedy club, and this black man over here pulled a gun on him, and he didn't press charges. How much can someone take? Especially if you're a celebrity. You don't know who's coming up to you. Do you remember? Nobody remembers this, but I'm gonna say it for the young millennials. Shout out to y'all. Hit that like button, and if you like what I'm saying, also, you know, uh, hit me up with the cash app, if you will. Um, but anyway, John, was it name John Lennon? Let me know in the comments. His name John Lennon, right? Lennon, John Lennon. The Beatles. He got killed by a fan walking up to him, and the fan, because fan stands for fanatic. They don't believe you real. You remember that song with Eminem, Stan? It's a real thing. But see, what happened with the Beatles guy, the fan thought he wasn't living the life that he was singing, so he shot him and killed him. Do you remember when the girl Selena got killed by a fan who was working for them? So we can say what we want, but he don't walk around with bodyguards like Floyd Mayweather. See, that's what I said. We are living in a metasphere that's not real. We're living with a world that's upside down. We don't know what's up and down. No joke. No joke at all. This guy, and this is what Tyson did. Tyson, when he was going to leave and the security was going to jump on him, when they finally, they felt like their life was threatened in this comedy club, Tyson asked for a hug. You can look for the video. He said, "Come get it. Come on, brother. Give me a hug." It's all about love, man. Love trumps everything. Love is from God. Hate is from the devil. But sometimes somebody got to get smacked. Somebody got to get them paws on them.
And you know how strong he is. You can't win.
I thought Tyson was going to bust this dude up. I thought he was going to bust him up. Look at Brandon Marshall trying this brother. Trying him. And then he realized, I can't handle the speed because he's a real dude. You lucky you ain't get knocked out, Marshall. You lucky you ain't get knocked out, Marshall. Stop picking with these guys, man. That's what I'm saying. So, Mitch Green. How many people remember Mitch Green? Mitch Green was trying this dude. He was following him around. Like, I could beat you. He's a boxer, for anyone who don't know. Mitch Green was a boxer. And he followed him to Dapper Dan. This is 2 in the morning, this picture right here in the 80s. And dude is 6'5", Mike Tyson like 5'9". He was scared. But dude challenged him and got them paws on him. Trying to play innocent. I didn't know. He just struck me. You chased him down at Dapper Dan when dude was trying to get some clothes, trying to look fly. Run DMC was down there 2 o'clock in the morning. This is why I said we living in a matrix. We living in a world don't exist anymore. Like, this is what happens when you mess with people. This is what happened. Your eye get closed up. Don't forget who Michael is, man. Don't forget who Mike is. Trying to change his life around. Then he beat him in the ring. Let's go.
And you know how strong he is. You can't win.
We can't win, Rocky. I don't appreciate. That's what I'm saying. Like we got to change this stuff, man. This is a lot of feminine energy here, man. You got people like Logan Paul and the Paul brothers saying they could beat Tyson. And the only reason why Mike Tyson ain't bust him up because his kids like him. And this is the consequences of you running your darn mouth. You sitting there, he trying to chill, and he snapped. Go look at the video. He snapped. Snap, snap, snapped. Like I said, you want to come on? Uh, go in the comments. I'm click the link. You want to come in and talk about that tomorrow? I'm gonna get on Kevin Durant's butt, man, because enough's enough, man. I'm a fan of Kevin Durant. I mean, I'm not really, but I'm a fan of Brooklyn because of Kyrie. But they choking out that mug, man. But anyway, this is what happened, man. This is what happened, and it's just crazy to me that we're just allowing this to happen. We're allowing all this feminine energy to destroy us, destroy these people. You know, manly men. Like I said, did y'all hear about the DJ Envy stuff? Where DJ Envy, I was talking to my man about this morning, but DJ Envy was talking hella greasy. Oh man, I didn't even see you down there, man. I don't know how long you was down there, bro. Oh, let me get you on here. Yo,
Was good.
and everything, man. What you want to talk about on this subject, man? You want to talk about this subject or something else? What you should tell me what's on your mind, man.
Man, on my mind about Money Mike putting the paws out.
Mm.
Man, it's it's crazy because that guy, he just want his peace. He want smoke his little stuff, and enjoy his time with his. Is he married?
Absolutely married.
He got a young wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just want to enjoy life, man. He living his second childhood.
Right.
He got to deal with this, man. I don't know. I don't know what the laws are, but I wish that it would be okay for harassment to be able to be counteracted with a little bit of physical redirection sometimes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I don't think it was. Maybe it was self defense. You know, maybe you could use that because, dude. I saw a picture where he was standing over him. You know, going off on him. So, uh, I felt like he should not get any repercussions over that. You know.
Right. Yeah. Uh, yeah, but it's crazy, man, because and I'm surprised that what was he flying coach
No, he was in that appears to be for me from my eyesight. That appears to be first class.
first class?
Mm-hmm.
And they over there act like, well, you know what? Those be the ones who act like it because they think because they got a little bit of money that it gives them the right and the opportunity to do whatever because it's the same people that go in and they heckling a little bit harder in the sports arenas.
Yep.
It's okay for it to be a little bit, but sometimes they just take it a little too far. You know.
And now, like you following people home. You ever watch Players Club? When one of the strippers, you know, they was dancing with the guy. It was a regular, you know, and he followed her home. You know, I could tell that was probably a freaky event, if you will. You know, but these people, you know, we're too much into their lives, man. You know, and you thinking that they're not going to do something to you. I don't know if he was maybe trying to make some money, but I think he was just impaired. You know, he was impaired, and they think they could do what they want.
Right. Well, the entitlement and a lot of these people, that we see so much of the actors, the celebrities on social media nowadays to where people are a little comfortable. You know what I mean? Like people are thinking that like hey, this guy's just like me. Like no, that guy was in the gym for hours and hours. He's a machine, as
Train.
Mickey off of Rocky would say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like your little your little 50 hours a week don't got nothing on, what this dude did and preparing his body and his mind to go into kill mode. Not to mention the fact that he was he had a pretty rough upbringing, just like you had mentioned earlier, him being, shorter. People thought they was going to bully him.
Mm-hmm.
So when the dog come out, that's when everyone want to be meowing all the time.
Look, man, all these people out here. Look, I don't care if y'all go to Planet Fitness or LA Fitness and you punching on the bag. You can't beat an athlete, bro. You don't got 5 rounds in you. Matter of fact, you can. Your chin ain't built like that. You got a glass jaw, man. Let's keep it 100. Leave them dudes alone. Leave
Mm.
those dudes alone. You out
Well,
here, glass jaw, running, doing Pilates, thinking you could fight somebody. And truth be told, this happens all the time with white folks. They don't play this stuff on TV, man. Go to a football game. Go to a basketball game. They're always fighting, but they'll never broadcast it.
mm,
Never broadcast it. Can't even bring your kids out. Like imagine if his kids was there and he's with his kids and this drunk guy is going there. And I don't understand why the the security on the plane didn't stop it. You should have you know what I mean?
right. And I mean, hopefully there was a marshal, up there. But the interesting you had mentioned Planet Fitness, that's the no judgment zone. And I
Hey,
think that somewhere along the line, this weakening and numbing of the masculine mind, what it's doing is it's resulting in a lot of backlash because these men are out here, like dude over there pouting his lips like a little woman, like a little girl, pouting and stuff like that, man. He probably, got that woman at home getting on his nerves. Probably told him this morning, like, oh, you don't get tough with me. You ain't going to get tough with, so and so. He probably came out there like, I'm gonna prove, I'm gonna show this chick, I'm gonna protect the algorithm, but you know what I mean.
mhm.
I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna be on my Will Smith because everybody think they Will Smith now. They think they the bad boy.
Yo,
Listen,
what if there was a girl there? She's like, you better do something. Oh, that would be so hilarious.
oh man,
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Mike Tyson used to when he was a gutty dude. You know, he'll go there, grab your girl's butt, and want you to do something. That's before he was saved. Can you imagine that? What would you do if Mike Tyson grabbed your girl's butt? What you gonna do? I'm
on
talking
the
about the
plane.
old Mike Tyson, not new one.
It depends on what type of space I get. You know,
All right,
if
you on
I
the plane?
if I'm on the plane, I'm a I'm a say something. I mean, I might have to take the L. I might have to take the L because I ain't gonna be thinking rationally at the time.
Yeah, okay. So you in the club, right? And he like, I think your girl's fine. I want you and her. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna say I don't do that, bro. But and I'm gonna redirect him to someone else. I'm gonna throw someone else under the bus.
What
Be
was the
like, but
what was the hardest you got hit in the face by a person? You ever get You ever get really punched really hard?
um, I'll put it like this. Here's how you know when you get punched hard is when you get hit so hard that it don't hurt.
Well, there's people who get hit so hard they didn't realize they got hit and they woke up later.
Mm. Yeah, I never experienced that.
So you never got hit hard. This
Mm.
dude will hit you so hard, and he knows where to hit you. He knows where to hit you in the spleen, in the kidney, have you spitting up blood. He know that just
Hmm.
knock your nose into your brain. Mm, I would. Oh man, I know what you really want to say. If Mike Tyson came to you and said, "Hey, I want your girl," you'd be like, "Girl, get your purse, go over there, don't play with me." Like I see
Um,
you for the
it depends. Some of my exes, I'll be like, wow, prayer really works.
Yo, man, come on now. Mike Tyson, man, play. You look at this dude's eye. Look, this dude is an athlete. He's a boxer. You see what he did to his eye?
Mm.
Without the gloves. He punched him. This is no gloves. Bam, shut his eye. One punch.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Look at this. One freaking punch did all this damage.
Mm.
Your girl worth that?
Well, that's why I said the exes. I would have just thank God. I would have said like, hey, do your best, baby.
Hey,
Do your
look,
best.
punch in the face like this. You're now forever a beta male in your wife's eyes. And you try to yell at her, she's like, you ain't gonna say that to Mike Tyson? Well, let me call Mike Tyson and give him some. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
You know? But but yeah, Mike, leave Mike alone. Let him be in his elder years. This happens all the time. Like I said, uh I don't know if you saw that, but I'm gonna play that video again with when Brandon Marshall was messing with him. You see how quick Big Mike got into fight mode? Because he kept like
hmm
you watch. I was when I was watching that, it was so nerve wracking because he kept on picking with him, kept on picking with him, and then he was picking with everybody. He was drunk. That's another thing. Like they got to do something about this drinking. I mean, I know we had prohibition and all that stuff, but like at these events, they don't want drunk driving, right? But you serve all this alcohol at the games and you allow it to happen. I don't understand it. You know they're driving drunk. So
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. But whatever, whatever case may be. But hey, what you think about DJ Envy? You familiar with that DJ Envy and his wife?
man. Listen, there, this feminism stuff. It has reached. Well, I don't know if it reached its climax, but it's getting out of hand
Hmm.
because all right. But first off, we'll be honest. There are a lot of women who are faking orgasms, making noises, moaning, and they might not want to or feel to, right?
Hmm.
But you don't go on national TV or on radio or any of those social media, platforms and say that out loud about your husband.
Mm.
They got him. He looking from the bulldog to the little Shih Tzu.
Right, right. One thing one of my friends said way back in the day, name is we used to call him Punkin, and he said if a girl ain't moaning, I'm gonna bump her head off the nightstand. All seriousness. See, DJ Envy is definitely a simp, but he should not be. His dad was in his life married. He was a cop. Uh, but see, dude fell into infidelity, and I know for a fact when you're dealing with women, you only can if you don't have anything on you, then they'll back down. But if one time you have an issue that you did her wrong, you are beneath her now. She can do whatever you want. Now I'll give you an example. One of my friends, was a cop in Maryland. He was cheating on his wife. He was at the clubs. He was doing security. He was smashing girls all the time. He was
Ugh.
smashing girls, making the clap all the time, right? And she didn't know this at one point, but what she did, she was spending money frivolously and yeah, cheat debt out the wazoo, like use all the credit cards, maxed them out, right? So then one of the girls who the guy was sleeping with came to the house and told her. So the girl came out, beat the girl up in front of the porch, but she forgave him, right? She forgave him, but he could not do anything. He couldn't say nothing about that she spent all this money because she had him by the balls. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, that's a crazy situation, but it happens so it definitely happens so often. You know, like we be in these situations thinking it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They over there just taking notes. They like, okay, I'm gonna see you again.
Yep.
And it's yeah, that's definitely sad. In both situations, because I'm all for people, the sanctity of relationships, especially when it comes to marriage. You're supposed to do them right, but if you make one mistake, you under their feet for the rest of your life.
Facts. They got the court system in many states. If you do infidelity, you're in trouble. If you got
Listen, hold on. They got the court systems. They got the psychologists. They got the TV and social media platforms. They got their family. Everybody looking at you. It's like everybody hates Chris, and you just replace Chris with whatever name.
that's a
you know,
Wrong he is.
so bad that D Wade, he gave up, turned his son into a girl.
oh
And
Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh he lost the battle. He lost the war. All these betas, man. And like I said before, but women they hate betas. They do not know love. I'm not saying all women, but the betas, the ones who's had that masculine energy, they hate women. They don't know love because love is forgiveness. Love, when if you got to do something to, like if you ain't doing for me, I ain't doing for you. That's not love. That is lust. That is ego. You're feeding your ego, right? So when you're with somebody and you know you're not supposed to be with this person, you're feeding your ego because you want to. She's making you feel good at the time. It's not love. If you're allowing this woman to do whatever she wants, and vice versa, that is not love. Your thoughts. You get the last words.
I mean, you're right, and love has to do with the actions that you do, and man, it goes both ways, and I hope that more men will learn to love themselves, because if that were to happen, I think that a lot of things that are happening now, a lot of things that we let slide, you know, wouldn't happen. So
Right. That's right. All right, man. I appreciate the call, man.
thank you for letting me on.
Oh man, that was dope, dope, dope. Tell me what you think, man. Leave a comments, man, below. Hit that like. Also, I appreciate the super chats and what have you. Um, yeah, and also I have, like I said, I have merch. LeBron's number one haters. That's my shirt. Um, one of my shirts. But I'm gonna play one of our sponsors. Definitely check that out. And second here. Here we go. Let's go.
Check out one of our sponsors, afjcworldwide.com. That is afjcworldwide.com for our latest apparel, homeware, and drinkware. Definitely get a shirt for your husband, wife, doesn't matter. Again, check out afjcworldwide.com.
I put that stuff in the link. Come get your shirts. LeBron #1 hater. We got Streets Gotta Eat t-shirts on there. Check it out. Definitely, like I said, I appreciate the super chats today. Shout out to Marlon. You want to donate? LJ Report 412. If you like what you heard, definitely like, share. Uh, yeah, man. This is usually my day, but I usually do shows. Like I said, I'm trying to do it every day now, but my research show that I usually do is on Sundays at 8. But I appreciate all the love, and you have a great day.